JBZ back with another one. I love the comments in my last video, and I seen a lot of comments were about Errol Spence and Floyd Mayweather. Let's look at the measurables. Floyd Mayweather is 42 years old, 5'8", 72-inch reach. Errol Spence, 29, 5'9 and a half, 72-inch reach. Floyd's measurables are almost compared to Terence Crawford. The only difference is Crawford's arm's about 2 inches longer, and he's 31 years old. I don't think, me personally, I don't think Floyd Mayweather's going to fight anybody in his prime. A young champion, a young lion, especially someone like Errol Spence, who's really a big welterweight. Errol Spence walks around about 185, and he squeezes down to 147. You got Mayweather, who walks around between 152 and 155. Plus, Mayweather's past his prime. His hands are brittle, and he has nothing to keep Errol Spence off of him. My personal opinion, I think Errol Spence would stop him, and he might hurt Floyd Mayweather really bad. Just because the simple fact Floyd Mayweather's reflexes are gone. He's not the same fighter he was 10 years ago. You're talking about a prime Errol Spence. Errol Spence just got into his prime. He's 29 years old. Floyd Mayweather left his prime a long time ago. So, I mean, and then another thing, I don't think Floyd Mayweather's going to fight anybody that he's going to have a high risk of losing to. And Errol Spence is a high risk for anybody, especially a 42-year-old Floyd Mayweather. I really think Floyd Mayweather's coming back to fight Manny Pacquiao. Floyd Mayweather wants a big fight where he has a good chance of winning. And I think he sees him beating Manny Pacquiao is easier than fighting a young lion like Errol Spence. So I think he went to the Philippines. This is just my guess. I have no facts behind it. He told Manny Pacquiao, you get you a belt, you fight Keith Thurman, you win the WBA belt, then me and you can fight a rematch for lots of money. And if you look impressive fighting Keith Thurman, I'll definitely fight you again. And Manny Pacquiao wants that rematch badly. He feels that he can beat Floyd Mayweather. So right now, Manny Pacquiao's going through the gauntlet. He's going to challenge Keith Thurman, who's in his prime, but Keith Thurman hasn't looked the same in a couple of years. Hasn't had a knockout in about 4 or 5 years. So I don't know if Keith Thurman's on a decline or just the injuries just piling up. But we're going to see this summer, hopefully. They're supposed to be close to a deal. Probably when I'm done with this video, they'll probably have a deal done. But that's what I think Floyd Mayweather's doing. He wants no part of Errol Spence. He wants no part of that. And I don't think he wants to rematch with Canelo either, because both those guys are entering their prime of their careers. And he's on the downside. So that's my thoughts on it. Floyd Mayweather, what he wants to do. Even though Errol Spence fans would like to see Mayweather pass the torch, that is one thing he won't do. Mayweather's scared to take a high risk and lose that O. And if he takes the Errol Spence fight, if he happens to take the Errol Spence fight, I would give him major props. But I doubt it's going to happen. Leave your comments. I'm JBZ. I'm out.